We're gonna pluck them, we're gonna cut them, we're gonna dry them. We're gonna make chili flakes with them.
These 3 plants I've had for more than 3 years, and since they've matured, I harvest around 3 times a year. While I'm picking all the red ripe peppers to make our chili flakes with, harvesting is also a great opportunity to check on the plant's health as well as look for anything that might be bothering them.
Another one that's been eaten. So there's a pest. There's something here munching on all of these peppers.
And sure enough, moments later,
I found the culprit. A caterpillar that I'm sure will turn into something lovely and beautiful. But until then, I shall relocate it while it's eating all of my peppers.
as much as I appreciate biodiversity, I prune the branch with the hungry little caterpillar on it and move it to a shady patch of bushes far away from anything we enjoy eating, and continue harvesting until I have enough to wash, dry, and prep for cutting. With your sharp and clean cutting tools and pair of gloves ready, start by removing the stems and make sure the peppers are healthy. Cut and discard any pieces that are bruised, black, or just bad. I cut each pod roughly into 4 to 6 pieces, depending on the size of the pepper. Similar sizes will help them dry evenly. Some people prefer to have less seeds in their flakes, so it's up to you if you want to remove them before they're dried. It's also a chance to seed save.
Oh. Inhale before you go in, Jar. Time to dehydrate them.
Once you've put them in an oven-safe tray of your choice, set the oven between 80 to 90 degrees Celsius. Pop them in, leave the door ajar for ventilation, and check periodically. Remember, you don't want to cook them, you just need it hot and dry enough in there for the liquid to evaporate, leaving you just with the dry, spicy, flaky goodness. In my experience, it takes somewhere between 3 to 6 hours for them to dehydrate depending on the pepper variety.
Okay, so while it's dehydrating in the oven here, let's go outside and talk a bit about plant maintenance and cuttings.
Putting out peppers is hard work, and these guys need all the help they can get. Other than pest management and growing conditions, one of the best ways to maintain their health and promote new growth is pruning. Here's one that I pruned a couple of weeks ago. It wasn't producing much fruit, and it needed some help.
As you can see, it's got some nice new side shoots coming off of here. And they're looking really healthy. I had to cut a lot of it back. It was just way too overgrown, and the leaves didn't look healthy either, and so I just cut a lot of it back. I think people sometimes are afraid to prune their pepper plants too far back. Pepper plants, they're okay with being cut back, and they're pretty hardy generally. Just make sure you have a few nodes and leave a few leaves if you can.
Pruning also helps the plant focus its energy on any remaining fruit, so removing excess flowers and branches can give you healthier peppers faster on a stockier, bushier, higher yielding pepper plant. And here's a cool trick you can try. If you've cut off branches with unripe or partially ripened pods, you can prune the cutting and stick it in some water. There's a good chance the pepper will mature. And if you still have excess peppers, you can also stick them in the freezer where they'll store well. You'll have to cook them pretty quickly once they're out, but it's another way to not waste all that delicious spiciness. And while we're in the kitchen, let's check on the progress.
And we're waiting to hear this sound. Hopefully this sound. Oh yeah. That's the sound you want to hear.
Once they're completely dry and crispy, crush them down to your desired sized flakes. Pop them in a jar for storage. They should last 6 to 12 months, but make sure they stay dry.
So there we are, folks. That's this week's episode done. Hope you've enjoyed it, and I do hope you'll all be careful when you're handling really hot peppers, especially when you have to go to the toilet later or whatever. Just be extra careful is all I'm saying. Anyway, thanks again for watching. Hope you've enjoyed yourselves. Take care. Happy growing. We'll see you next time. Whoa. Oh, dude. The bag is not... Oh, man. Nothing, I'll fix it.